你有没有发现，现在做 Shorts 最痛苦的不是你不会拍，而是你拍了10支、20支、30支，数据看起来还行，但是就是不爆，短片也留不住人，你心里面就会有一个疑问 ：Shorts 到底是在帮我，还是给我短暂的流量糖果？今天这期影片，我要带你看一个很反直觉的例子，一个原本非常反对做 Shorts 的创造者，用了一个简单到不行的系列，在330天内做到了35亿次的观看量。
330 days later, we are now at 3.5 billion views across 3 different platforms.
重点不是这个数字，而是他怎么把 Shorts 做成是观众每天都期待的东西。这期影片我们就直接看他是怎么做的。How's Grayson？ 这频道专门给你 YouTube 频道运营以及流量变现技巧。我每周会分享3部影片来帮助你少走弯路，所以一定要记得订阅我频道。那我们先从一个很重要的观念开始。那很多人是认为 Shorts 是不可能和观众去建立起深厚的联系的，因为 Shorts 它是太短、太快，并且是太过于碎片化的。但是这期采访的主人公 Pat， 他的转变恰好打破了这个迷思。我先给你听一段他的原话。
I was actually opposed to shorts for the longest time because I thought long form was the only way to build a relationship with an audience. Short form is like Halloween candy, like you're passing out Halloween candy. People come to your house, they ring the doorbell, you give them candy, they move on. Whereas like long form videos, you're sitting people down for a meal and there's entree, there's amuse-bouche, there's the whole experience. And that's where you build a relationship and then they want to come back to the restaurant, order more, and then bring their friends and family. Long form is king. So July 2nd was my first video on a brand new shorts channel that I created. So I hired some friends at Music Radio Creative. I had this little phrase, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Which me as a marketer, I thought was cool because it kind of opened up that loop. At the end, you're going to figure out whether it was worth it or not to open this, right? So I kind of played on that in the beginning in this jingle. People started commenting on how cool the jingle was, and everybody seemed to love it. So I included it for the second day, third day. By then I was like day 4, day 5, day 6. And when I started talking about the days that I was in it, people started to now know that this was what they were going to get tomorrow if they subscribe. And that's what I think was really key here.
好，这里我们要抓到一个核心，他并没有说 Shorts 它是比长片更好的，他是在说短片和观众建立起关系的方式是和长片完全不一样的。长片的关系是靠深度的，你讲价值，你讲故事，你讲信任，而 Shorts 的关系是靠熟悉感。我每天看到你，我认得你，我知道你这一套。你仔细想想，很多你熟悉的创造者，你可能都没有看过他最长最完整的影片，但就是你会一直刷到他，你会笑，你会留言，你会觉得这个内容有用，这就是关系。只不过这不是深聊型的关系，而是高频熟悉的关系。所以今天你就能够做出一个判断，你的短片到底是想要去导流长片，还是说要给观众制造出一种熟悉感。如果说你的目标是做熟悉感，那么你要去开始创作节目。如果说你主要是想要去导流长片，那么你需要做的就是连接。这2套策略是完全不同的，在影片的后面我会告诉你具体怎么做。我插一句，如果说你现在看到这里了，你有一种感觉就是我好像懂了，但是我并不知道应该从哪一天开始，那你不是一个人。其实很多人他并不是不想去做 YouTube， 而是他一直卡在一个状态里面，就是脑袋里面想了很久，但是一想到要去开始行动，要去开始做频道，他们就一直迈不出去。所以在这次我就办了一个3日的 YouTube 新手启动的训练营，不是要你变得多厉害，而是用3天的时间把我想做频道变成我知道接下来30天要怎么做。如果说你现在最需要的不是更多资讯，而是一个不会走错的开始点，那么这个训练营就是专门为你设计的。链接我会放到影片下方，我们继续影片。接下来的这一段，我觉得是整部访谈里面最值钱的地方之一，因为大部分人做 Shorts 做不起来，不是能力问题，而是他们根本没有在做测试，只是乱发。Pat 做的不是乱发，他是给自己设计了一个很清楚的实验规则，固定格式做60天，到时候再做评估。我们可以听他具体讲讲。
I said I wanted to do this for 60 days and I didn't want any help. I didn't want any help from my other channels. I didn't get any sort of external help for editing, and I wasn't even going to put my face in it. It was just my hands. Day 30 comes around, and I'm getting maybe 300 to 500 views per video. Some of the videos kind of hit 1,000, which was pretty cool, but nothing really took off yet. And in general, I would have probably quit by then because it just didn't seem like a lot of views for the amount of time that I was putting in up front. However, that wasn't the goal. The goal was to get to 60 days. And if I got to 60 days, I would have said, you know what? I gave it enough of a chance. I gave it enough time. And at least I perhaps learn something.
你注意看，当做到30天的时候呢，其实是有很多人会想放弃的。因为如果说你连续做了30天去发布短片，你看到结果只有300次观看量、500次观看量，那么你就会产生自我怀疑，我这么做到底是为什么？但是 Pat 并没有把30天的时候这些数字当作是输赢，而是继续坚持到60天，在60天的时候再去评估这所有的表现。这就是新手最需要的心态，你不能够用一天来评估这一整系列能不能成，你要去用一个完整的周期去评估演算法有没有时间去认识你，观众有没有时间去熟悉你，你自己有没有时间去把节奏磨出来。你现在就可以定一个简单的规则，用30天的时间每天发1支短片，或者说1周发布5支短片，然后固定一个框架，同样的开场，同样的节奏，同样的结尾句，只允许自己做出小的调整，比如说素材不同，例子不同，但是整体的框架是不变的。这样去做30天再看数据，而不是做到3天之后觉得没有希望就放弃了。好，现在进入到它把 Shorts 变成节目的关键。你一定听过 Shorts 最难的就是前1到2秒，你每一支影片都在想 hook， 也就是开场的钩子，想到很累，最后呢就干脆随便乱掉。Pat 的做法很狠，他直接是把系列的本身去变成 hook。他用一句固定的问题
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
这句话本身就是一个回圈，观众看到了就会想，你到底要不要打开？开了值不值得？那我们来具体听一下他是怎么说的。
The jingle is the hook. That's a really great observation. I mean, I do include, so you see the back of the pack often, and I flip it, and then the jingle comes in. So there's already some movement happening as well. The pack flips, you see something, then there's a jingle that reinforces, like, is it going to be good or is it bad, right? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? And then I just go. And it's inherently built into it with the jingle and also the visual of this pack and like what's inside the pack. There's other thoughts going on in a person's head. It's set up really well.
这里你一定要记住一个非常重要的观念 Shorts 的 hook 不一定是要很炸的话，更高阶的 hook 就是观众已经熟悉的开场方式，因为一试就等于辨识度，辨识度就等于停止滑动，停止滑动才等于演算法会把你的影片推荐给更多观众，而且它的那一句开场问题是每一集都成立的问题。这就是系列节目的核心，你不是每天发布不同主题内容，你是在同一个主题里面带观众走同一个期待，所以呢，你照抄这个结构就好，想出一个你的回圈问题。这里我给你3个可以套用的模板，今天做一个测试，到底行不行？这个选择你会怎么选 ？A 还是 B？ 我把做到极限。最后结果是，然后你要固定一个开场的口头禅，固定30天，你就会发现你终于不用每部短片都会发明不同的 hook。接下来这段非常适合于时间少、一个人做新手的创作者，因为很多人做 shorts 做不下去，不是因为拍不了，而是因为剪辑太要命了。Pat 的经验非常真实，他一开始剪辑一部短片需要花45分钟的时间，而到最后呢，他的一部短片只需要剪辑12分钟的时间，不是因为他突然变成了剪辑大神，而是他把整个剪辑流程变成了模板化。来，我们听一下他是怎么讲的。
My editing time went down from 45 minutes to 12 minutes. I mean, that is a significant increase in the amount of time that I was editing. And that happened for a few reasons. Number one, just getting the reps in. But number two, using the same template, using the same song, using the same sound effects. It just got easier and easier and easier. And I was learning all the shortcuts and all this stuff.
你看，他其实讲的就是一句话：做 shorts 想要去成功，就必须把自己从艺术家变成制作人。制作人不是每一条短片都重新制作，而是它变成了一个生产线，能够模板化。你要做的就是一套固定的字幕样式、固定的音效、固定的节奏、固定的结尾，让你大脑不用每次都重新做决策。所以你今天就可以做出一个 shorts 的模板包。开场2秒，固定一句话加固定动作，中间节奏3到4个固定节点，例如拉近、切画面、上字幕，结尾1秒固定的 CTA， 比如说明天同一时间见。你只要把这个模板做好了，你接下来做短片只是在切换素材，而不是每次都重新创作。很多人会问，到底怎么样的 shorts 会爆？你可能第 一时间想到的是去找爆款题材，但是 Pat 他的做法就是去找到爆款元素，他去回顾前30天的短片表现数据，结果就发现2件事更容易去获得高观看，有价格贴纸的包，在外面现场买的情境，而在第35天发布的那部爆款短片里面也刚好有这2个元素。我们来听一下他是怎么说的。
I learned that for certain videos, like ones where the pack of cards I was opening had a sticker with a price tag on it, those videos seemed to get a lot more views than the ones that didn't have that. Videos where I was in person purchasing these cards and I had a little intro where I was in the wild, if you will, those videos seemed to get a lot more watch time than some of the other videos. And on day 35, one of those videos that I created that had a sticker on it and was out in the wild where I purchased it, and it saw 750,000 views in about 2 days, this one single video. And of course, because that video was taking off, YouTube and all these other algorithms were serving all my other videos, and so everything took off at that point. And after 60 days, I mean, we were hitting hundreds of thousands of views per day. And now 330 days later, after the start of the Should I Open It series, we are now at 3.5 billion views across 3 different platforms.
你看，这就是你在做内容的时候要学会的一种能力，不是我今天要拍什么题材，而是我今天拍的内容里面有什么样的讯号。Pat 就可以从他之前发布的短片里面就可以看到，价格贴纸其实就是价值讯号，现场购买其实就是情境讯号，这些讯号就会影响到观众大脑的第一毛判断，他们会觉得，这部影片好像挺有意思的，我先看一下。所以你要去训练你自己看数据的方式，不只是简单的去看哪支短片爆了，而是去看那一支爆的短片里面有哪一个画面元素、哪个节奏元素是不同的。所以你每周可以做一次3条元素清单，把数据最好的那一支 YouTube Shorts 去拆成3种元素。首先就是画面元素，第1秒出现什么？是手、脸、物件还是大字？情绪元素，期待、对比、风险、揭晓。节奏元素，几秒一个转折，有没有停顿，有没有音效点。在下周的时候，你就可以做5支同元素但是不同素材的测试，你就会比乱发去快好多倍去找到规律。好，接下来这一段很容易引战，但是我觉得你可以用它来去建立起你自己的立场，因为有很多人都在问 Shorts 和长片到底能不能够去放到同一个频道里面。那 Pat 的答案呢，就是倾向于不要。原因不是因为内容不同，而是因为观众的观看模式是不一样的。我们来听一下他具体的解释。
In general, what YouTube is trying to get us to do, same audience, same channel, different audience, different channel, if you're deciding to create like a separate thing. Now, you might be wondering, well, Pat, your short form channel is Pokemon and your long form channel is Pokemon. Isn't that the same audience? And I would argue that it's not. And it's because of the consumption behavior within the Pokemon viewing audience. There are some people, like on the long form channel, with 1.5 to 2 hour long videos at times, who are watching this at the dinner table, they're on the couch with their family, with their popcorn, they're treating it like a movie experience. Vision that we had, or I was thinking as far as the shorts channel, was these are not those people who would sit down for an hour or 2 hours to watch. These are the people who are scrolling endlessly on their bed at night before going to bed, or in general on the toilet. The shorts channel is for people who want that short, quick hit, and the long form channel is let me turn this on while I'm falling asleep at night.
我这里给你一个更实战、更不极端的版本，不是一定要分，或者是一定不要分，而是你要去先决定你的 Shorts 在你整个内容系统里面扮演的是什么样的角色。我来给你2个定位。首先，定位 A 就是 Shorts， 它是独立的节目，它的目的就是养熟悉感、冲曝光、做高频内容。那么你就要把 Shorts 的系列去做得很清楚，甚至是可以考虑分开的。那定位 B 呢，就是 Shorts 它是长片入口，目的呢就是让观众从短片进入到长片里面，长片来增加信任，最后呢去销售产品。那你就要去做强连接的内容，比如说同主题、同系列、同一个结尾引导。你看策略不同，频道的安排也就不同了。所以呢，你今天就可以决定一个定位，而不是2个都要。你要节目的话，你就要去设计系列；你要入口，你就要去设计导流结尾。最可怕的就是你2个都没做，就导致你的 Shorts 是随便乱发内容。接下来这段，我觉得对于新手来说是非常有帮助的。 的，因为很多人 shorts 拍不好，是卡在了他想要一镜到底，边拍边讲，结果呢就导致不断的卡住，节奏拖慢，最后就是重拍了好几次。Pat 他的做法就是呢，先去拍画面，然后再用旁白的形式去把整个故事连起来。而且 Pat 也提到了，使用旁白的方式可以让你在事后制作短片的时候，能够加入更多更完整的信息，加入故事，让整体的内容是更加强化的。来，我们听一下他是怎么讲的。
The voiceover is absolutely key because the story could actually be enhanced or even created later. For my long form videos, for example, we'll capture, 10 hours of video. I'm at a card shop or at a convention or something. We're filming everything. And then later, I then pull out the pieces that I want and then add the voiceover on top of it to make the connection and kind of glue everything together. Here's why this works so well. Because you can talk about what's happening in your head after the fact versus it's hard to even pull that out in the moments where things are happening and you're kind of in the moment. And then when I'm editing, I lay the foundation of the edit. I know the structure of them. I flip the pack really quickly in the beginning. I have the copy paste intro with the words of should I open it, should I keep it sealed. I need to quickly open the pack, so I speed through that and I get the speed to about 2 seconds worth instead of 20, which it takes me to open one of these packs sometimes, especially if it's a little older. And then I go to the end, which is 59 seconds. I find the final card. I freeze frame that, and I have my little jingle at the end, which is bad if it's a bad card. If it's a good card, it's a good jingle. And then I kind of squeeze the middle together again to get it to 59.5 seconds. Then I do the voiceover. I hit record, I play, and I just speak. And sometimes it happens in one take.
你看，这其实就是一个超强的拍摄解法。你并不需要在拍摄的同时呢，去把整个故事都讲完。你只要先去把画面去拍好，它的过程、它的动作、它的素材，然后再用配音的方式去让它变成一个资讯很满、价值很多、节奏很紧密的 YouTube 短片。这对于新手去制作短片的时候非常重要，因为它直接解决了3个问题。你不怕口条卡，你可以更好的去控制节奏，你可以剪掉很多无聊的段落。所以今天你就可以使用旁白来去做一支 YouTube 短片，你可以照这个句型去录音。一句悬念，我今天要测试一个东西，结果自己也吓到了。一句背景，因为很多人都说。2句过程，我先在。一句揭晓，结果是一句承诺，明天我再测。你就会发现，你拍摄 YouTube Shorts 的难度直接下降了1半。今天这支影片，我想帮你做的只有一件事，把你对于 YouTube Shorts 的理解，从今天我拍什么会不会爆，变成现在我做的是不是一个演算法看得懂、观众记得住的节目。你会发现，就算你系列设计对了，节奏对了，还是有很多 YouTube Shorts 怎么拍都做不起来。原因通常不是内容，而是频道里面有一些重要的设置开关，你在开始没有打开。所以如果说你现在做了频道，你正在发内容，但是影片的流量就是卡在一个不上不下的尴尬位置，我希望你去看这期影片，因为很多时候不是你不努力，而是你的频道在开始的时候就被系统限制住了。我在那支影片里面会一次性的全部讲清楚那些最容易被忽略，但是会直接影响到你频道流量的关键设定。我希望你现在就点击观看。